Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 52 of the final Sect Season 1. Yeah, you heard right, Season 1, because this is going to be the last episode for this season. The final Sect will go into a bit of a, holiday for a while after I've been recording this episode, simply because I want to take a bit of a break. All this build up here had me quite worked up with the series, and I figured it's a good moment to take a bit of a break and continue with season 2 then. Fresh episode 1 will follow, and we're going to go into the actual late game there, going for the domination victory and all. Where was it? Was it that button? Yeah, here, that one. Golden Core Tier 0. Okay. I wonder how much chi you need for that one. Either way, that's just an announcement ahead of us, and today's episode will therefore be a lot about making the necessary preparations. So, first up, I want to take good care of my new Earth Cultivator lady. We're also going to need to rebirth Roju, because she's going to be the next one for summer. I'm also going to write myself a list for the beginning of season 2, because otherwise I'll be losing my mind. Alright, so there's 38 degree in this room. That is good enough for a chi shaper, I think. Hope. Yeah. No, actually not. It's already too much for her. Dang it. So, didn't I have some really good stuff somewhere? Didn't we have some demon leather stuff? Is that all used up, right? Well, alright then. Earth cultivators are always a little bit more demanding than other cultivators, simply because of the fact that they require temperature resistances. So, where is it? Tailoring. So, we're going to get ourselves the best tailors in the sect. And we're going to put these on tailoring duty here, like that. And then we're going to make ourselves some nice demon beast leather clothing. It's always one thing I love to do for Earth cultivators, because it helps a ton to get the ball rolling there. Okay, I can't remember what kind of skills you needed to cultivate for temperature resistance. Just want to make sure that this is getting done according to my plans. So, let's see. My body cultivator lady, she's going to go into her next phase now. So, wonderful. We had that already. So I have now maxed out the basic secret bodies so far, the basic ones that I want to use. And we're going to go after that into other secret bodies, but I haven't fully figured out yet what I meant to do here, in all honesty. So we're going to go and take a look at that in a hot minute. I don't want to do too many things at once. So, that clothing, I want to see that this clothing is getting done first, because I cannot make sure that I keep all these things properly in mind. Thing is, I can't let her cultivate without the proper clothing here. So there we go. I hope I can just equip that for her, or... Nah, somebody's already picking it up. So we'll have to follow that pair of pants. And it goes all the way down to the new storage, eh? Yeah. Okay, but I'm positive that this first set of gear will already get her somewhere. Exquisite quality, just what I like to see. So, as an earth cultivator, a metal artifact would be quite good. Sure thing. We really gotta up our game in terms of artifacts as well. But for starters, it will be okay. So, temperature tolerance is already at pretty okay levels. That's why I love Demon Hide stuff. It's just doing its job so nicely. Keeps you covered for all those purposes. Okay. Let's see. We are now at a good temperature tolerance where I can assign her to her new cultivation dojo without having too much trouble about her safety and well-being. I have to check out that Yao guy. I hope it'll be finally a Yao guy that I want to pick up. So, no, you can just stay here. Oh my, this is horrible. This poor chicken. All right, so seems like Zhuji is for the very first time capable of doing his breakthrough without any bigger things. Or, well, it was Guang who was just such a complicated person in terms of cultivation. My new cultivators, they thrive. They really go well there. So, let's take care of this young lady. Okay, so Roju, we're going to have to rebirth you. So, Reverie rebirth, there we go. Where's Roju? Here she is. So here we just expend a... Wait a sec, I think I need to select the soul pearl first, right? Yeah, we just have to expend a soul pearl. Wait a sec. Oh, you cannot do that for yourself. You do that. You can only do that for yourself. You cannot do that for somebody else. I misunderstood that one. Okay, so Roju needs to learn Reverie Rebirth. My bad. Well, let's see. I hope she has the necessary inspiration for that. It would be really sucky to give her a big chunk of inspiration just to reset her. There we go. Because there's just not enough power on her golden core, I gotta say. Now, body cultivator lady, what's up with your essence pool? So we got Ignis essence, Aqualuna essence, or that one was a good one, Lunar essence, and Solar essence. I think it didn't make too much of a difference if you sniff that stuff into into bones or muscles. But I have a vague memory that Solar was good in the bones. I don't know what Wraith was good for. Well, we're going to find out. So, let's see. Where is... This one doesn't have a ancestral throwback yet, so it's going to be ideal. Wait a sec, where is it? That's for this. Definitely not gonna use that. So we reached the point where I got to check out if that bone is needed for a different secret body. Now, we're going to do an experiment here with the Wraith Breath. There we go. I obviously have a lot of that by now. And that thigh bone, or, well, where do I have a... Here. Let's do that. With some solar essence. Because I do vaguely remember that solar and lunar essence brought both a flat bonus to stats that were really, really desirable. And basically you want to max out these labels on pretty much every body part that you can acquire. That's roughly what I have in memory. Don't know how proper that is, but We'll see about that. Okay, so this young lady, we're going to let her do her thing for now. So, Roju, she can go and delete herself. Sorry. It's just what it does. Zoop. There she goes. She's immortal now again. So, please equip that stuff again. So, we are going to feed her a super modified piece of red ginseng that should break her through directly yet again. Boom. Not quite. So, you're going to receive the super Ganoderma as well. And there we are. So, sunflower refining law with a pretty decent match. Do I have any pills that give me a attribute increase? Eternity pill. So, definitely something we could go for, but I don't dare to go for that right from the get-go. Instead, we're going to draw ourselves another heaven-sent talisman, which will help us with the stats. All right, there we go. So, 100 talismans drawn. That delay did confuse me enough to not see where the talisman went. Anyways, not a big deal. So there's that spiritual traveling talisman that belonged to Roju in the first place. So, just waiting for that fresh talisman to be deposited here. Earth Armor Talisman, Departing Shadow. Come on, guys, I'm relying here on you. There we go, Heaven Sent Talisman. Boom, and that should make all the difference. Like I said, this is such a brilliantly useful thing. So, sunflower refining, boom. Back in business, Roju. Back in business. Let's restart that. That's something that I'm trying to get for all of the laws by now. This little achievement for 150% compatibility. It's not important or anything, I just like to do it. Now, your temperature tolerance is really absolutely enough for that. Her quarters are also fitting. She can chill out in a 164-degree warm room Celsius. That is quite insane. Good. So that means we have now both of these cultivators reset, and that readies them for the upcoming summertime. I really am looking forward to the next breakthrough, and also it's time to consider where do we get ourselves some new crimson root or crimson fruit from. So I really don't know where the locations for that would be, adventuring wise. Well, I'll hope that I can find out. For today, I'm not going to venture in behind that. I also want to plant out in Season 2 my own spirit root, so I have to check out how that works again, because I really don't know anymore. Or I never really knew, I should rather say, in all honesty. So, yeah. Got ochre essence. It's not going to be good for the metal cultivators, because I really have been shocked by the impact that the environment has on your breakthrough quality. I really was shocked. So, Let's see. The whole breathing thing paid off for her really well. Yeah, of course, now you begin with the other one. I forgot which one was which one, so... The muscles went with the sun, and the bone went with the wraith. Okay. I mean, these sun and moon essences, the wicked thing about them is that you have to collect them only during midnight or noon. So they are really very, very rare. There's only a very rare occasion for them to be picked up. Alright. By the way, Zhuji, how about a breakthrough? So... Ah, look at that. This is some nice speed. It's a good start. So, your technique requires lifespan, which is luckily not a problem at all. We can get ourselves all the lifespan that we could wish for. No biggie. Alright. Quite happy that this is finally in motion. Okay. And the body cultivation is now at a spot where we have to go for more complicated things in the long run. So I want to check at Hanbai's law. So what do we have here? Seize the body of a living being with no cultivation experience. What does seize the body really mean? Way of the Reaper. Consuming somebody's lifespan to increase your chi. Is that just regeneration, or is that maximum stat increase? Sacrifice offer. Offer a living being with no cultivation experience as sacrifice to the demonic soul. Oh, that's very, very lovely. Which will take several random organs and grant the user a large amount of experience and inspiration in exchange. The stronger the target's 5 attributes, the greater the effects of the sacrifice. That's wicked. Chi Absorption Cauldron. Absorb the lifespan, increasing cultivation experience and inspiration. Okay, these guys are vampires. Inner Demons Unchained. Consume lifespan to improve your abilities and recover chi. Okay, so you can actively burn lifespan. Greater Possession. Completely seize. And that's just a seize. Whatever difference that is. And here we gain the ability for mountain shaping, lake shaping, and land shaping. Sick. It's a pretty powerful thing. And this is a permanent stat increaser, but with the current set of mods that we're playing, this is not that interesting. So, here we get Soul Chant. Collecting a soul gem on it from a dying character. Interesting. Soul Snatcher. Seize the body of a living being. Transmute and harness its power to increase your cultivation experience. So there's a lot of techniques which allow you to kill people or cripple them in exchange for cultivation XP and inspiration. Quite interesting. So the second one... Harness nether forces to summon forth the soul of an uncultivated life form. What? I don't quite get it what it does. It's one of those situations where it's just smarter to just try it. Alright, secret methods of the Spectre. That's just pills. Spectre refinement, spiritual refinement, yeah. Earthbound chi. Oh my god. These guys have a really deep pool. Charismatic, that's a stat booster technique. Okay, nothing really too special. So, first breakthrough was a success. I could, of course, use the already existing crimson fruit that I got to just plant my own spirit root. But I think in the upcoming episodes, I'll be going back to adventuring and planting out my own stuff and seeing how much I can improve there. Because I am not quite happy with the current breakthrough qualities of my golden cores. I think in this upcoming scenario, I might be even staggering it. I mean, there is Phoenix Feather out there. I know that this stuff exists. And it's also a really good source of fire chi. So we might be using that. Oh. Did she actually cultivate that well in just her bed? Oh yeah. So when I was happy about her progress, that was not on that cushion. Okay. I didn't pay attention to it. I guess you guys noticed it, unlike me. Well. Ah, look at them go. These ladies have their breakthroughs done in no time. It's really good. It's getting us somewhere. Okay, there we have the first breakthrough here. Okay. Bonus on max chi. That's really rare. It's really powerful little bonus. Okay, so let's see. We got here Wild Bone. So this one though is a defensive body, so this is not what we're looking for. Because we don't want something that is bad for our accuracy, but this is really something worth checking out. So Grey Bone. So Wraith Form is good for that one. Nice. So the Hollow Bone, Wraith Breath here. Okay. Let's do this as well, because I wasn't happy with my accuracy. So we're going to boost these stats with Grey Bone and Hollow Bone. So let's see. And there we are. Even more accuracy than before. Maybe too much, I don't know. So that's been the Sun Essence. Sunray Blood. Okay. So that's only good for offensive bodies. Too bad. So I wasted that, I guess. Well, because that's really bad. Sunray Blood would be good on an offensive body. Oh, it pains me to see how much of such a valuable essence I've wasted with that. So... yeah, whatever. Let's pick that up. I mean, none of these changes are permanent. You can always go for Immortal Essence and just destroy the entire body part. That's a bit radical, but sometimes it's smarter to do this like that. So we have learned Solar Essence on the muscles is offensive. That's a straight out offensive stat. Let's go for Solar Essence on the bone. That's a little bit costly one, but the 8 acupoints remold is just very cost efficient. At the end of the day, it's actually making things less costly because you gain guaranteed rare rolls when you do that. So that's really, really, really important. Okay, so we get our next breakthrough here. Wait a sec, did I think I just messed up her breakthrough. I'm sorry, Roju. I didn't mean to. So this guy is still golden core. Oh god. Yeah. Wood cultivators, I remember, they all had this hidden perk that their development is a painstakingly slow process. Just like a tree, they take some time to grow. All right. So let's see how that next remold will hit. And almost did the same mistake again. All right. Good. Let's see what that'll do. Or bone. I picked now a offensive body just in advance, so psychic bone, attack accuracy. Well, it's not exactly what I came for, but I'll still take it. A blaze bone. Yeah. So solar ones are offense based, and they are really powerful. Grey bone, not interested, thank you. Baleful, penetration. So that was bad. I accidentally double clicked. Ah! Alright, let's not get mad about this. Shit happens. Alright. So solar essences are therefore the offensive ones, and lunar essences must be the defensive ones, because I remember that one of these was churning out, what was it called again? Global dodge, and that must have been the lunar essence then. So we have another attack of fresh tasty pork. We're being attacked by yummy meat. Well, at this point I really am happy whenever this happens, because that is a super easy way for me to gain a nice amount of extra food without any problems here. So I forgot Hellgating today quite completely, but that is okay. We're going to continue with all our misdeeds. You know what I mean? Misfortunate deeds, whatever. We are going to continue in Season 2. I plan to go for, I don't know, 2 weeks or something like that on a break with ACS to rekindle the flame. And I'll keep you guys posted. I have other plans for ACS, like new tutorials or reworks of old tutorials, so I'll keep you guys posted. And what's left to say is, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to continue in Season 2 with the second part of this, and feel free to drop me your comments, leave me a thumbs up, and consider subscribing. And I totally forgot, of course, I will continue to do daily Wuxia Chinese thingies there. I have other games that will just take the place of ACS in the meantime. So, see you guys in the next season. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.